like, no, no.
Welcome to the living world of darkness. This is a scene for the Changeling venue. In tonight's episode, we are going to be playing Love Letter with Sitara, the Queen's Bard. Alright, so we are going to begin Sitara's day at Caer Palisades. Why not? Sitara, do you know where Caer Palisades is?
I'm guessing near the Palisades. I don't know.
No, it's in New Jersey, in fact, because this is the freehold of Queen Mab. Yeah, she has her own. Taranar is actually David's freehold.
That explains why Star doesn't know, or I know where that is, because ew, Jersey, ew.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of. Actually, I believe this is built on an old fairground. So that's how she was able to have enough dream stuff to build up something nice. There actually is a working carnival on the inside. Yeah, it was actually, it's called that because it was built near the famous Palisades Park. Caer Palisades has benefited from the dreams and creative energies surrounding the amusements there. Once the home of a plethora of rides and the stage for A-list entertainers, the park closed several years ago to make way for high-rise apartments. Despite the banalizing of the area, Mab's Palace, created to echo the park's amusements, sustains that glamour within its walls. Because reasons. We're going to begin with you here in Jersey. And as I was saying before, Taranar, a lot of people think that that's Queen Mab's freehold. It's not. It actually belongs to King David, and she used to own the land, but in the early 70s, she gave it to him so that he could begin his dream because she really believed in it, or so the story goes. But she's sitting there as regent right now. So anyways, this is her freehold, her home, where you are actually going to be, you have to go to this dance. It's very important that you be seen there. So, begin! You are thrust into it, wearing a ball gown supplied by some helpful boggins. It's not spider silk, unfortunately. It's some kind of tatty dream stuff knockoff, but it looks good enough. And you are expected to dance there and socialize. You must be seen to socialize. So begin.
Style looks good in everything. So obviously, even though this isn't spider silk, it is banging on her. She doesn't usually go to Jersey, but the path is right by her condo. So why the hell not? She just kind of flows in. She knows she looks good. She sees some looks from some other people, and she recognizes those looks. Hey, yeah, I know, knockoff, but I look better than you.
Describe the dress.
The dress she's wearing today is a really nice silver and light green accented dress. It's got a nice swoop along the sides, really thin cut sleeves because it's hot, and it falls really elegantly. It's like an empire waist. It's nice to move around in, so she's really happy about that, because super, super poofy dresses, not good when it's 83 degrees outside, especially when you have to dance. So, her hair is gorgeous as always. She never really does anything to it because it always looks wonderful. And, she's got nice shoes, so it works. And she's just kind of flowing around. She's going to see a few people she thinks she recognizes, but she's going to act like she does anyway and be like, hi, how are you? How are you feeling? Did you find that? That is the most adorable, intricate necklace I have ever seen. And she's being honest because that is a really cute necklace this woman has. It's like all sorts of interconnected gems, and it's so beautiful. And it goes nicely with her dress, so she's just very actively complimenting this woman. But she's like, yeah, it's nice.
Thank you. I had it made specially for this dance.
Ooh, are we looking to impress someone?
Your name is Sitara, isn't it?
It is. You have me sort of discern. I am so sorry. I recognize your beauty, but I don't know your fate, your name. I'm so sorry. This is the worst thing ever.
Well, actually, I'm acting on behalf of my lord. He's still a squire, actually, but he has dreams. And I was actually wondering if you could pass this heartfelt devotional on to, I hear Countess Amser might be looking for somebody to warm those lonely, lonely, cold nights. If you would just pass on these letters
Oh, okay.
from my lord.
Of course. I'm guessing it's a secret admirer?
Well, I think the less said, the better.
This is interesting. Oh, of course.
It's interesting the first time, but as the dance goes on and you switch up partners, and more and more and more pass you letters, it begins to get kind of tiresome.
She's got a little purse that she can just put these letters in and be like, okay, so whenever she goes to the next people, they don't recognize she has a huge stack of letters.
This is actually quite common for the bards. They know that you're close to the queen and they know that you have a lot of connections. You're always at court, of course.
Always.
So this is a part of your life.
Mm-hmm.
You do find that this is kind of extra obnoxious, though.
Yeah, I mean, heartfelt letters are nice and all, but like, how many letters can this girl read in one night?
Now, the funny thing about this, everybody is saying Countess Amser, but you know for a fact that Amser nee Fiona, if we're I mean, how many ladies out there are named Amser? You know for a fact that Amser is a baroness.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the letters keep on going, and amongst them, actually, is somebody that, have you met? Have you met Sir Laurent at Fiona?
She has, but only in passing. He was with her.
He wrote almost an entire Bible that he wants passed on to this Countess Amser. He is very heartfelt about this.
Okay, well, she's going to take this huge Bible and, not long, but yes, she's going to get it to her because she kind of does want to get it to her because, geez Louise, either this woman is going to thoroughly enjoy this entire text or she's going to laugh her ass off and throw it into a fire for wonderful kindling. So she's going to get it to her, and she hopes to God it's the one she expects it to be because she remembers correctly. Curious indeed. All right, then, of course. Yes. Understand your heartfelt affection.
All in all, you probably get about 30 letters for this alleged countess. Anyways, the dance is wonderful, but at the very end, you actually, you have some duties in the greyworld. Your shift as a tour guide is about to begin. So please tell us where to get these cronuts.
All right. Since she's in New Jersey, of all places.
Oh, no. You're going to go back to your shift.
Yeah.
Your days are busy. You have to go back to New York City.
Thank you, Pat. She runs to the nearest station. She gets on it. She's right on time. She's like, yes. I see the train. She puts on, really comfortable flats. Pulls her hair up into a ponytail, like, yeah, I got this. She opens up her bag. She's got pamphlets. She's like, okay. But who am I entertaining today? Is this a family from Minnesota? What the fuck are they here? It's like hottest. No, okay, never mind. All right. We're going. Okay, we're gonna do the Chinatown circuit. That's great. These people are gonna get lost. Maybe we should play the holding hands game. That'd be fun. No. They're not children. Yes, they are. They're here from Minnesota, of course. No. They're not children. Bad. Takes out a notepad. She's like, okay. Group from Minnesota. It's a family sort of event because it's a single family, actually. Who the hell books?
Remember, you got to find a way to do this and not make it banal.
Yeah. Tour guide. All right. Gotta talk about this. Ooh. It's really, really hot from Minnesota. Ooh, I can walk them by. She has an idea. She's going to walk them by all of the nice dessert shops she knows within the area that tend to give up free samples and are inviting for ice slushies and stuff. Because hey, a little bit of nice, cool, refreshing drinks will shut them the hell up. And I can just bring them back on the bus and maybe we'll get the hell out of Dodge. Perfect.
Okay, so when you go to go and get them some ice cream, You are going to notice that not everybody that is getting off and going to go and get some ice cream, not everybody is a boring little human. No, there is. It looks like some sort of cat puka. It's a boy, though. That's weird. You just see girl cat puka, obnoxious things. But anyways, that one.
She's got a sort of like memory to some sort of animation they have seen as a child. Nope, 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 not going there. Shake her head like, no.
You're taking a closer look. No, that's not a. No, that's not a cat boy puka. That's a rabbit, isn't that? And that one.
Not another anime.
And he's dressed in a fine court attire, but no livery on there, so maybe he's unaffiliated. He takes one look at your bag, gives a little look, and he goes like that, and fire shoots out of his hand, and your chimerical bag catches on chimerical fire. Meanwhile, in the gray world, he just went like that, and then like waltzed away like a human. And your bag, with all its letters, is on fire right now.
Sure, immediately goes to pat her stuff down, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. She's like,
okay, remember, try and do this without looking crazy.
She's looking
at
us. Everyone be calm. There's just a mosquito around here. It's okay. It's okay. Does anyone have any spray? Why don't you spray right over there? Oh my goodness gracious. No, honey, don't worry. No malaria. Obviously, no.
You're running late.
All right, then. She like pats it down. She's got some like hand lotion. She's just slathering along the letters and wiping. Okay, that's good.
So fucking gross. Okay, I'm gonna say between the patting and the lotion, it's good.
Okay. Like, rub some lotion along her arms so it doesn't look like she just did that for no reason. And she catches the eye of one of the old women. I'm just like, so clumsy. I know, I'm so sorry. Bags and lotion do not always go good, but I just love this scent. Okay, come on. I think this shop right here is having 2 for 1. So all you cute little couples, come over here.
You have to do this for about 50 more minutes, and then you need to get to the nearest trod because you are actually due at Duchess Meghan's sewing circle. So chop, chop.
Wait, not again. Okay, I got this. Okay.
Fast, come on, go.
Okay. She escorts them. There's traffic, but she kind of makes a few suggestions to the driver. I swear to God, Michael, if we do not get here in 15 minutes, you and your wife will never have children. Go! So he takes them back alley turns. Like, okay, bye. Have a nice day. These people are landed on to the next weary soul of a tour guide. She makes some looks at Michael. Yeah, you know it. And then she runs.
And trod. Okay, you are back in the dreaming. Your bag is pretty singed up. You want to take a look and see what survived? Actually, what did survive? Hold on 1 second.
Ew.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you will look in there and see that, well, 75% of the letters survived, which would mean that Sir Laurent's Bible of stuff that he wrote, the Countess, is completely, like, torched to bits. There's no way this is presentable.
Ew, so many. Ew. Ooh, okay. Good. Like, opens up an extra napkins and just wipes this stuff. Like, okay. Well, they all smell like cucumber melon now. So, yay, go Bath and Body Works.
But do tell the player of Sir Laurent that he will have to write more letters.
She gets a post-it note. She's like, okay, note to self. Apologize. A giant Bible text, the poor sad sack. But, he's nice. But Jesus Christ, man, are you thirsty or what? Never mind. She just scratches that. Nope. Apologize to Laurent. Ooh, I have an idea. she makes a note that when she does present these letters to the woman, or the countess, she's gonna check her overall person and see what she likes, and maybe she'll make a slight comment to Sir Laurent, like, she really, really likes roses, or, she likes these gems or whatever, so he can gift it as a gift and, leave a tiny little love letter. So the gift is what's really important. The thought of her. Yeah, maybe that'll help him. I don't know. Throws it in her bag. All right, let's go. She also makes a note. Find the bunny. Because, she has aggression towards bunnies now. Sorry, Waffles.
Okay, so after that, you need to go to that sewing circle. So, have you ever met Duchess Meghan?
Maybe it's a little iffy. The names sort of blend in together.
She is the current head of the Gwydions and the Kingdom of Apples.
Then she's somewhere.
She's somewhere in her early 40s. Has quite a few daughters that have been married off very carefully to a lot of Baron Guron's sons, because he had quite a few sons. Those matches were carefully constructed, but you will notice with all these women sitting around, and some of them are as young as 18 and others are a little bit older, and you're actually wondering why the math doesn't work out, but don't wonder too hard. 1 second.
She's not going to think about it at all. Like, nope. The arranged marriages, nope. All these people are happy. That's all I know. All I know. I made sure to keep my ears up. Also, but that is all I'm paying attention to. They're happy, and I got to remember my lessons from when Abuela tried to teach me how to sew. Don't stab your fingers. Don't stab your fingers. That's the mantra she's doing.
Hun, no. You don't understand. You're the entertainment.
Oh, thank God.
You are going to stand in the middle. And you are going to tell everybody. You know what everybody wants to hear about, actually?
What?
What? What?
They want to hear about true love conquering all.
Okay. Sorry, my other ST here. Okay, what they want to hear is they have heard that Dame Valencia, that heroic knight of the Red Branch, is currently in the throes of courtly love with Sir Rychard, also of the Gwydions, and they want to hear how the courtship is going, because courtly love, the whole process, is actually very much a spectator sport. It's like going to a big formal wedding. You don't just do it for the bride and groom, you do it for the entire family. So, yes, tell them about it. How is it going? What are the processes? Has there been any serenading yet? All these women want to know.
I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm so sorry. First, Sitara is going to do some very. You know what? First, Sitara is going to go through some very, very subtle sort of. Well, it first started like this.
Let's see. We have quite a few in varying age ranges. There are also quite a few babies that are here. There's a lot of she-Canadians. You don't see any commoners at all. And the one person that would stick out in this crowd, I suppose, is the one that looks a little bit gamey, for lack of a better word. It's a she-Canadian, has the scruffiest looking hair ever. It's that Hermione Granger sort of cannot be tamed. Actually, that Sitara cannot be tamed sort of hair that seems out of place with everybody else. But she certainly has an ego to match for the way that she's vying for a spot to hear how this courtly love business is going on. And I see that we have Sitara back, so go.
Sitara's going to introduce it like this. She knows.
I know, right?
So very private detail. She doesn't want to say too much because,
Actually, your experience as Bard has told you if you don't know the answer, you can make it up.
That's exactly what she's doing.
Okay, go ahead.
She knows so many private details, but obviously, while this love is so the couple really should have their privacy, so she'll just give them a few tidbits if they really, really want to know.
Oh yeah, they want to know.
So she'll slowly start by, well, you see, Richard is a dear friend, and he strives for all the things a good Gwydion wants. He's protective, he really is wonderful, and from what I hear, when he saw Valencia, he was astounded by her grace, her majesty, the things that she has done, her strength. I really do think that he fell for her straight away. It's the most adorable thing to hear him. Even hearing her name, he just turns red. An adorable little thing, really. He was helping me through some issues, and I had asked him about his little love. I heard a little rumor about it. I told him so, and the poor dear, he just glowed. Apparently, dear Richard has been seen just strumming his guitar. He's quite a good player. Just strumming his guitar for free in random areas, just full of love. This man is just so enraptured by this strong woman. He wants to show everyone just how wonderful he feels she is. I got the lucky chance to hear one of his songs, and my heart broke by the sheer beauty of it, really. I want them to be happy, both of them, as long as they possibly can. Just to see them together is so cute. I have to stop myself from squeeing just looking at them.
They want to know, has there been any vows made? Any oaths? My God, has there been any oaths? Tell us!
Well, as you know, oaths and vows are very serious business. But I've seen Richard at the library so much, really, really reading into those old books, the books that talk all about them, trying to find what I think is the perfect one for her. See, when I had asked him, he told me, no, it's nothing, absolutely nothing, blushing all the while, telling me that it was an important project, and, it's nothing, being so shy about it. He simply uttered that he wanted it to be perfect, just perfect. And what else could I think? He's looking at all these oath books, and he has that sick look of love on his face.
And at that, Meghan stands up with a fiery look in her eyes. And she goes, I would like to remind everybody that Sir Richard, though he might have come to some prominence in the seer of the Queen's eyes recently, is but a babe who has not yet been sane and has no business taking oaths to somebody that is fully sane and should know better. And you would all do well to remember this. Then she looks at her girls, and they look very studiously at their embroidery. The Catholic guilt is strong in this family.
Oh. My dear.
But the one that looks a little bit scruffy goes, oh, whatever, they'll probably end up getting married anyways. It's what's supposed to happen, right? And they all kind of look up, and there's fire in Duchess Meghan's eyes, like, don't you test me. And then the scruffy-looking Canaan looks at Sitara. They're going to get married, right?
It would be a beautiful thing. They seem to have such strong adoration for each other, and they recognize both of their strengths and weaknesses. A union such as that would be glorious, wouldn't it?
And yes, all the left-struck girls are like, yes. Oh,
Yes,
Meghan seems to be a little bit kind of like, what can I do? But yeah.
Yes, I know Richard is young, but he is striving to understand everything he possibly can. And he is a smart lad. He will. And I think he knows that she's a lot older than him, and he wants to be worthy of her. I think that is what's truly wonderful about this whole situation. This strong woman who really has it all in any case already. He's so far above him that he wants to work to get to her. He wants to work to make sure everything is worthy of her, that he wants to be worthy of her. I think that's
Now,
beautiful.
Now your sweet words have swayed many of the girls who are young, and they love all the pageantry that goes along with this. But Duchess Meghan is older and has been through this dance, and there are ways that we go through it. She is a little bit, you can see that she's a little on edge with this oath thing that's been brought up, and she says, in all politeness, she is polite about it, Sitara,
Yes.
in your opinion, from what you have observed, and of course she's not actually sure if you know or you don't know.
What were you thinking coming here?
I am concerned, do you? He is being mentored by Viscount Valerius right now, who has quite a lot of standing, but he is a Fiona, and the Fionas do things quite differently. As I'm sure you're about to learn, you are almost saint yourself, are you not?
Yes.
Just one more month, yes. They do things quite a lot differently during their saintings than we do, and us, a relationship between a sained member and an unsained member is not usually done. And do you think it necessary that I speak to Valerius about this matter?
You bring up a good point, but I do think that Valerius, he might have to, actually. You bring up a good point. Actually, you're right. Gwydions and Fionas, they do things a lot differently.
I just want to make sure.
I think it'd be good for Val to learn more. If it's no trouble to you, of course.
Oh, no, it's not. I just want to make sure that Sir Richard is very, very young, and I want to make sure that he's not signing everything away. Yes, before the poor thing doesn't even know his true name.
Yeah.
How can he know somebody else before he truly knows himself? That's only my concern.
I don't think they'll rush into it. If you were to see them together, it's the sort of love that I think will go on, that it won't fizzle out, that they know that something like this is precious, and they're going to take their time. I think Richard's just really, really hopeful, and I'm sure Dame Valencia is wise enough to know this. I think she's waiting for him, in all honesty, and I think that's the perfect thing ever.
Well, thank you, Sitara. Your words have soothed me.
But I will speak with Valerius and make sure he learns a thing or two. You don't want anything to go wrong, of course. It's so beautiful, right?
Sitara, you need to get going. You're actually, there's a reunion you need to go to, like, now. It's at Taranar. Go!
I'm going to expel her apologies and wish them all goodbye, and then rush around after,
Go! Okay. All right, you get to Taranar. Go! Yeah, fast as you can. You are going to go on the Silver Path. You're very, very familiar with how Taranar looks by now. The same two guards are there. The drawbridge is always down. There's a member of the Red Branch Knights who, it's actually not so much that he's talking to the two guards now. You actually get the impression that he is stationed up there permanently. At least he knows these guys pretty well now. They're like in drinking buddy terms now.
Run by and be like, hi Phil, hi Dave, hi. Don't know you.
They're like, hey, Sitara, you gonna be down at the pub tonight?
Yeah, hopefully. Like,
Free chicken.
Wait, chicken? Yes.
Oh, hell yeah, none of that chimerical shiz, all real.
I will try to be there, man. Busy girl, go watch the door.
Okay. And one of them gives you a high five, and you get on out of there.
High five.
All right. You actually have access to quite a lot of the secret passageways in Taranar. So this one is behind not the first three secret passages that you see on your left. That actually I think the players might just know about one, but it's going to be the 8th one. It's behind the. It's kind of like if armor was created for an obese, kind of short troll. Is the closest you can think? Yeah. So anyways, Yeah, go past that enchanted suit of armor, who nods to you, and it's the tapestry right behind him, so he guards the secret passageway. You want to go through there and walk, you want to walk about 50 feet to your right, and then 20 feet to your left. It's completely dark, it's not lit at all, just go, fast as you can, go.
Going. She's so
Okay, and you emerge on the other end of a tapestry. There?
Alright. Nice. So hot. Where
Okay.
So hot.
You will see Queen Mab, Princess Lenore, and the new regent, actually. You will see Morwen there as well. Now, they are there with what looks like two Varich dignitaries. One is horrifically scarred up and old, and the other is as ugly as he is. She is quite beautiful, but you can tell from their insignia that they're Varich. She's from the Kingdom of Rodina, which is Russia. You are there, Princess Lenore informs you, to tell them a story. So, quick as you can, tell them a quick folklore story. Go!
Okay.
Do your job!
Okay.
Morwen says hi.
I'm just gonna very subtly wave at him like, "Sup, good win." She's gonna come to them, and she's gonna tell them a cultural story that she knows from her mother. It's called The Fisherman and the Cloud. In the old days, when there were just islands, and the people, who were just the people, didn't know any others, fishing was their life. But fishing was something to do with family. Fishing was a unifying thing. This was their life. One fisherman thought he above the others. He didn't care to be with his family because why not? The more fish he caught, it would be for him. He didn't have to share. He didn't care. So this lone fisherman, as we call him, goes out to the sea, and he gets all the fish he can. The big ones, the little ones, the ones that will eat you and your friends, and the ones that will try to help you. He did not care. He just took them all. The greedy fisherman was shunned by his people. Why would he not care? Why could he not understand the way of life? But the fisherman didn't care. He alone was happy in his greed. As the people were below, up above, there were others. These people were great beings of light and wonders, and they too had their ways. But like the people down below, they had their own greedy little one. It was the lone cloud, who didn't understand that everything was a cycle. It wanted to go divertly. It wanted to do this way and that way. It didn't want to care. It wanted to bring destruction. And so it did to the island of the people. This lone little cloud brought such destruction to the island where most of the people were stationed that it nearly swept them all away. These people who loved the ocean were now torn away from their home and thrust into this thing. The water reached so high and some of them couldn't swim. On the other side of the island was the lone fisherman who was shunned. He heard their cries, and in his heart he knew he had to help. He knew that even though he had strong greed, they were still his people. They were still his family. So he threw away all his fish, the fish that occupied his boat. He gave up his greed. And then he went and saved his people. He gave up the thing that he loved the most in order to save the people from something that would tear them all away. The lone fisherman was a hero again. People loved him, and he understood that family was important. The beings above recognized his sacrifice, and they blessed the island with copious amounts of fish for years to come. The lone cloud was punished, as should, but it too would soon understand. That is another tale. Thank you.
polite clapping, even from the Variches. And you are excused. Queen Mab says, thank you, my dear.
Oh, shut up.
That was
Special
Pixies.
that she doesn't do anything else.
I'm sorry, what?
She has a special and off you go. I'm actually going to hear what's going on in this room.
Morwen will, however, just she leave them. Condolences, my dear.
Hi, sorry. Yeah. A little blue now? Okay. I have goodbye. She rushes away. She doesn't want to think about that right now at all. So why? Why bring it up? But she doesn't care. She's just gonna run.
Oh my. Anyways, go. Yeah, get out of there. You go. And you look at the clock, and it is 11 o'clock at night. You have just enough time to have 8 hours of sleep.
She's gonna sigh like, okay, I haven't eaten all day. She's just gonna backpedal to that pub. She's gonna tell a story too, tell a funny joke, make a, kind of lewd comment, but it's all laughed at. She's gonna
Wait, did you hear when I said what time it is?
11.
Yeah. Okay. No, just letting you know.
Yeah. It's the stragglers, and she's gonna grab what's rest of the chicken, just kind of pile it on a plate and rush home. She throws it in her bag, let's go. She doesn't have any food at her house.
Oh God, okay.
They
beg you to stay longer. The party's just getting started. They're barely tipsy. It barely counts right now.
She says she's sorry, but she knows she'll be able to come by tomorrow, hopefully. Busy day, everyone loves her. She makes a few jokes. She congratulates some people who she knows have been dancing around each other for the past month or so. But they finally got together. She's just like, yo, high five. You go, girl. You get it. You get it. She's gonna rush home. She's like, okay. Rushing home. She makes it home. It's just godforsaken time. Kind of gnaws the chicken, just shoves it in her mouth. Drinks some water because hydration. Why is it so hot? She contemplates cutting her hair. Nah.
Although dyeing it pink is not out of the question.
Yeah, she is bored. Who knows? Dwayne reads 24 hours. She could wake up in the middle of the morning and decide to dye her hair. Who knows? But right now, she sees that Waffles and Pickles and Dill have eaten their food. She's going to give them more for the morning, tuck them in. They're happy. The pig watches the goat and the goat watches the pig. She makes sure they don't go into a room, so everything's okay.
Oh my God, that's right. You still have those animals from Christmas or Yule.
Yes. They're quite happy, thank you.
I forgot about them. Oh my God.
I mentioned them in almost. I always. She loves Pickles and Dill. She constantly mentions her babies. The only baby she's ever gonna have.
At this rate, yeah.
Her head breaks a little. Wait, no, stop crying.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She thinks she might go to bed and cry to sleep again.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's only been a week.
Wow. I guess we will end the scene here. Everybody, this is a typical day in Sitara's life.
Bye.
Good night.